So our next beautiful comic coming to the stage is a lady in red. Come on down, Ann Gora.
What's up?
What?
Hi, how's it going? Oh, you're just talking to me. So the things, the Facebook invites kept changing from a skin show to not a skin show to a skin show to not a skin show. So I decided, I should kind of dress up for the occasion and wear this. I went to Savers this morning and picked this up.
Yeah.
As many of you know, I am usually wearing less clothing.
Nuh-uh.
I wear less clothing when I'm at the supermarket. I wore less clothing when I bought this. Let me tell you, when you're in Savers and your nipple pops out, there are like 500 babies that just reach for you. It's the most adorable thing you've ever seen in your whole life. Their faces just light up. Yes, I'm excited to be part of the GUURLS comedy show because I'm totally into girls, totally into women, women with a Y, that too. I bet a lot of those types come in here. But a lot of people see me as a burlesque girl, and they often think, what kind of woman really likes to be naked in front of other people? Obviously, I must not have been punished enough as a child. I actually had somebody tell me, your father must not have spanked you enough as a little girl. And I said, well, actually, he did spank me quite a bit, but it doesn't mean the same if afterwards he bends over and say, okay, now it's Daddy's turn. No, I'm just kidding. My dad was a physicist. He was awkward around all women. I grew up in a house full of men, I didn't wear a dress till I was 19. I didn't know the bases till I was 20. Everybody always, would go out on a date with somebody. They'd be like, how far do you go on the third date? Like first base, second base. And I didn't get the base system. Who here completely gets the base system? A couple of people. Well, I like to let everybody know that the easiest way that I found is by remembering your F's, okay? Just remember your F's. The first is French, first base. Second base is feeling. Third base is fingering. If you're a man and you've gotten to this base, you might want to think some things over. And the fourth is obviously fucking. Home run. And then there's the silent base, which is the fifth base, which is fudge. And gentlemen, if you get your lady to fifth base on the first date, she may have alcohol poisoning. You must keep her awake. Have her get up and make you a sandwich. Honey, beautiful sweetheart, don't fall asleep on your back. That's what happened to Jimmy. No, being raised in a mainly male household, I didn't even know what a period was when I got it. And so I had to call the nurse hotline. It was very embarrassing, and I was very excited, as most young girls are, about getting your first period. So I went up to my dad. I said, Dad, I got my period. And he handed me $20 and said, here's $20. Don't ever talk to me about it again. A few months ago, my dad called me, and he was telling me that he is going on testosterone because his levels are dropping. He goes, I lost my drive, Angeline. I'm losing it, and, I need to go on testosterone. And I said, Dad, I'm mailing you $20. Don't ever talk to me about this again. I'm sorry, men, but the only thing that stays hard in life is life.
Preach it, girl.
Oh, God. I also sometimes still to this day get confused because I'm not very punctual or organized. So sometimes I'll start my period and I won't notice until I'm having a bowel movement, and then I'm thinking I'm dying. And then I have to call the nurse hotline. Yes, so how many of you like to drink? Alcohol every single day. Yeah, me personally, I also like to party, but I noticed that, you know, I get allergic to certain things. I actually had a woman come into my bar, because I'm also a bartendress, and she told me she was allergic to alcohol. I'm like, what, do you break out in handcuffs? I don't understand. Like, but I notice I get certain allergies when I drink. Like, I'm allergic to stairs, common sense, safe sex. You know, I just, you know, wake up some mornings and, you know, my roommate's locked herself in her room and my clothes are everywhere, and I don't know why, but I have a new dog. No, but I don't think it's the worst thing to drink, because actually, you know, a lot of people sit there and they shit on people who blackout drink. They're always like, oh man, you blacked out, that's so bad. I'm like, I had a childhood full of great memories. Why would I want to impede on any more of that space? No, I work in a bar, and I also work at a GNC, and actually yesterday somebody came into my GNC and asked me to cash in a lottery ticket. That's how bad this fucking country is. Everybody's just fucking moronic. I just feel awful every single day that some guy turned a robe and wore it forward like 3 years ago. Now that guy has butlers. And I realized that that's what I need to do, is I need to create gadgets to, like, simplify people's lives. But it's less simplifying people's lives rather than retard-proofing their entire life. It's absolutely insane. They're sitting there, it's like, I should just invent handles for everything and then sell that. People would buy that shit, too. That or strips that tell you, like you can, like, lick or breathe on at the bar that tells you if who you're about to fuck is your third cousin.
Hey, yo.
I would absolutely love to invent that. Any chemists, call me. But I have 2 jobs because I'm broke, and most people do too. Who here has health insurance? I do too, but my health insurance is like, I don't know, discounts on energy drinks and liquor. I chose the Britney Spears plan. All right, well, I'm going to let this up to Mary Bird. Thank you so much for having me up tonight. Enjoy more of Girls, Girls, Girls.